Welcome to the Libertyville Business Show. I'm Jim Connell. This is Andy Herman. I'm with Craftsman Media. Andy is with At Properties. Just a few updates on things that are going around town. Purpose of these videos, again, is to just share with people some of the variety of things that we see happening in the business community and the sort of the business of Libertyville. Things that might be a little bit difficult to find on the agenda when you go to the Libertyville Village website, things like that. So just a short way to update people, I guess. Trying to make it easy for you.
It's a good public service, I think. We're just trying to bring the information to you.
I hope so. So what do you got, Andy?
Okay, so Hewn, am I pronouncing this correctly? The Hewn Bakery out of Evanston is coming to town. I believe they're coming later this year. That's going to be in the Harris building, so that's really exciting. We're getting a bakery back. We haven't had that for a few years, so that is exciting. I'm sure they'll do very well, so welcome to Libertyville. Quick update, I noticed in our local multiple listing service that Liberty Square is now under contract. Liberty Square is the strip mall next to the train station, just south of the train station where Birdie's Cafe is.
Yeah.
That whole section is now under contract or sold. My guess is that the developers, whoever the purchasers are, they're going through their kind of normal due diligence or kind of the paces of the transaction. We don't have any specific details, but we will share with you as soon as it becomes a public record. But please know that that property is sold, so fingers crossed it stays together.
Yeah.
And it'll reach the closing table, and all that area at some point will be developed, or maybe not. Maybe it just stays the same, but I don't know. We don't have any specific details other than that section has been sold.
It's a huge piece of property too.
Massive.
You've got Birdie's and all the businesses that are along that building that basically it faces south. So Birdie's and everything after. Then you've got a separate office building back there, sort of on the hill.
On the hill, yep.
And then you've got around the corner 4, I think, houses that are directly across the street from the parking garage. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty large sized houses that are older, that have been there a long time. That's the whole package.
That's the whole package.
So I have a feeling it's going to be developed and not just kept the same, but we will see.
Right. We don't want to speculate unless we have actual knowledge or facts that we can bring to you. But my guess is it will be developed. The Acute Care Center. I don't know if you've noticed on Milwaukee Avenue, the old Brown's Chicken and the old tacos restaurant, which I loved. That is gone. It's been demoed, and the Acute Center is going in. That should be up and ready to go hopefully by next summer of 2023, maybe into the fall. But progress is being made there as well.
Yeah. Everything's. I think it took them a day or two to knock all that stuff down.
And hopefully, just to kind of riff a little bit, that'll kind of be the start of maybe the development of Rockland and Milwaukee Avenue. I know that's been talked about a lot. True Value's been there forever, and we love True Value. It's been for sale, so who knows? Hopefully, at some point, that whole section of town will be redeveloped. I live in that area, and that would be a huge welcome to the residents and to the community. So, Nicholas Dowden. I don't know if you've driven past the Nicholas Dowden. There's a little bit of digging going on there. Completely torn up. It is phase 1. If you want to know specifics about the plan, you can certainly visit libertyvillehighlandplan.com. As I understand it, we received a $400,000 grant from the state of Illinois, and it's going to address flood control. That part of town has had a real issue with flooding, and so this will be a big welcome change. And then once, as I understand it, they're going to be lowering the field 6 to 9 feet. And then once everything is completed, they're going to be redo the ballparks. Scope of the work is restored softball fields, concession area, ice rink, batting cages, and walkways. So Nicholas Dowden is getting a whole new look. If you are a resident and you have any comments, please share. We would love to hear your feedback. If you're for or against. So obviously the flooding, I would hope everyone is for.
Well, it's done now. They're digging now.
Right?
So
They're digging. So So anyone who is
I hope that
experiencing
everybody's
it,
for it because they got a lot of big machines over there.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, I have friends who live over there, as we all do, and what they've kind of gone through, especially going back to 2017, and seeing people in the canoes and the kayaks, going through that neighborhood. So that is a welcome change. That's all I have. How about you, Jim?
So there's a public notice, one of those big orange signs, in front of the warehouse of Foulds property, not the big building, but the warehouse.
Right.
And I understand that is a medical device company, right? Medical device company asking for a special use permit. I don't know if they're occupying that space now or will be occupying it. I'm not quite sure. There is a planning and zoning meeting that happens on the fourth Monday of every month. We are actually recording this on Monday early morning, and so it's tonight, but I'm not sure when this video is going to hit, but that is a public notice. The other one is that I have is Mickey Finn's USO Fundraiser. The USO is an excellent organization, and I've learned more about it through Brian Grano, and he's very committed to that organization. And that's Thursday the 22nd. You can go to Mickey Finn's and find how to get tickets for that. It's going to be in the evening on a Thursday evening. I think it's like basically 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. somewhere in there. They're going to have a band. It's in the back parking lot. They're going to do it on a smaller scale this year, just to kind of prove the concept and make it small and hopefully get bigger as time goes on, because this is the first one.
Okay.
But the USO is not a government entity. I don't know if you knew that. I always just think of Bob Hope.
I just think of Bob Hope. That's all I think about is Bob Hope.
It's much more than Bob Hope. A friend of mine who is the colonel in the Marine, he's the colonel of the Marine unit in Great Lakes, Colonel Dave. He has talked to me and educated me on the USO, and they do a lot of great work, and it's fully funded by the public and through fundraising and things like that. It is not funded by the government.
Okay.
And they do amazing work throughout the entire world.
Right.
And it should be a great event. So look for your tickets there. And then this one, did you already mention this one?
The MLS. No, the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is the Chamber of Commerce and Main Street Libertyville Oktoberfest coming the end of September. Is that right?
23rd and 24th.
Okay. So it's that whole weekend. It's always a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, so Mickey Finn's is doing the USO deal on Thursday, September 22nd.
Okay.
And then the Chamber and Main Street Libertyville are kind of piggybacking on that in terms of doing sort of the traditional Oktoberfest, which used to happen. It stopped during COVID and all that. So they're bringing that back to life. I believe it's a co-sponsored event there with the Chamber and Main Street Libertyville. You can buy tickets on the Main Street Libertyville website, and that should be really cool too. They're going to have the back parking lot, including the back parking lot of the church and everything like that. So it should be fun. That's always a fun event. And then we have 'Tis the Season, which is my project.
'Tis the Season. So Jim, can you give us an update on 'Tis the Season, when it's rolling out and who's involved and kind of all the particulars that you can share?
Yeah, this falls under the category of shameless plug.
That's fine.
So last year, Craftsman Media, my company, we did it's really kind of a trial run, if you will, of a magazine. We also had social media. It's called 'Tis the Season Libertyville, and it's a holiday gift guide. And what we did was we highlighted different products in here, and then we really emphasized what we call the golden gift, which was selling an experience. They were definitely higher priced experiences that were relative to whatever was being done by the particular retailer or restaurant. It was a hit. We sold over $30,000 worth of
That's incredible.
goods and services, experiences, if you will. Mickey Finn sold theirs, O'Toole sold theirs, Cigar Shop sold theirs, the Candle Shop sold theirs.
Gold Eagle.
Gold Eagle
Yeah.
sold their whiskey experience, which was great. And then some of the proceeds went to a nonprofit. And last year we chose Lake County Haven. Lake County Haven received somewhere in the vicinity of $15,000 to $16,000, $17,000,
Wow.
which was cool. We have not chosen our charity yet. That is being worked on, but 'tis the season. Holiday Guide 2022 is coming out. What I'm going to be asking the participants and retailers is to focus a little bit on perhaps some convenience, what we're calling the wrapped and ready gifts, lower price point, and then as well as doing some of the golden gift experiences, but doing a little bit lighter on that and more emphasis on products is the goal. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
And it's underway. So if you're a business downtown, anywhere in Libertyville, we had Peterson Avenue. We didn't want to just focus on Main Street. We wanted to make this Libertyville wide. So if you are in Red Top Plaza and you have a business, or you're on Peterson Road, you have a business, certainly if you're in Main Street and you have a business and you want to participate, it's a very low price to get in. We only have so much room, but it's going well and I'm looking forward to it, and it should hit everybody's, it should hit the street, so to speak, November 1st.
Which is actually coming around
So it's coming around the corner fast. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks
But
for
it's a great value to our community and an opportunity for the retailers and restaurants to kind of showcase. So I'm looking forward to it and can't wait for it to come.
Yep. So it should be fun. The whole idea there is, what can we do to? I really want to create a tradition.
Right.
This is obviously part of my business, so there's a business aspect to this. My dream is we can scale this a little bit and maybe do it in other towns, like 'tis the season, like Bluff Lake Forest, 'tis the season Wilmette, perhaps, things like that. So we're really dialing it in this year. It's going to be a beautiful piece. We'll have social media attached to it, and it'll be rolling out.
Okay, we'll look forward to it.
That's all I got.
That's all I have too. So,
all right.
For Jim Connell, I am Andy Herman. Thanks for watching. We will come back to you as we have content to share. So stay tuned and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you.